Hello my lovely people, you're welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget that what we share here, they are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. According to what we are hearing right now, they said Ooni of Ife allegedly locked Olori Temitope outside the palace with some group of prayer warriors that she brought to the palace without letting the king know. According to the information, they said, with all that has been happening to the palace, although that was yesterday, we heard that the king have ordered them to move. We heard that someone like Mariam slept on that Orisa quarters that yesterday. We don't know if Temitope also did the same, but what we heard is that she came in with this group of prayer warriors, claiming that they came with a boss, a Toyota Hiace boss, She claimed that they have come to pray due to all that has been happening in the palace. We heard allegedly that there was a whistling in the palace recently, and the thing have been going on for some time now. And they said that is one thing that is a bad omen in their culture and tradition. That anytime things like that is happening, someone is whistling, especially at night, that it attracts evil spirits to the palace. And the Puerto Rican seer, be a Puerto Rican Ifa priest who have been in that palace since the day they celebrated the Olokun festival up till now, who have experienced a whole lot within a short period of time he have stayed in the palace, said that that person that is whistling that and is doing it almost every night, and they normally do it inside beside the Kabiesi's window. Kabiesi too, we heard he also confirmed it allegedly, you know. So, and this is to say that whoever that is doing it have bad mission to fulfill. And the man in question also said it is one of the Olories who is doing that. And up till now, they have not told us who in particular that is doing it. So Kabiesi is no longer trusting anyone. Yes, so he no longer trusts any one of them. We do know that before now, Kabiesi trusted Temitope. Yes, the things that he might be hiding from Queen Mariam and the Ronke, he will tell Temitope about it. But after everything, these two will end up hearing it from Temitope. And this is to tell you that if all that we are hearing is true, that she is not trustworthy. So, and they said the last one that made Kabiesi to stop trusting Temitope was when Queen Naomi had a miscarriage. They said while the king was answering that call, it was just her and Temitope that was there. Then later, Mariam talked about it in the presence of the elders. While she was asking the elders that if Kabiesi said that they are stopping Queen Naomi from returning back to her home, that Queen Naomi and the Kabiesi have been meeting, that recently Queen Naomi had a miscarriage and it was Kabiesi who impregnated her. So therefore, they are not stopping her from returning back to her home. you know. And when Kabiesi was finding out, looking for who released that information, it was just Temitope. Plus the fact, sure, there are many things that she have done that have proven that she is not trustworthy. And ever since then, Kabiesi know they trust her again. So even though we heard that Kabiesi hosted evening service prayers with other people in Queen Naomi's prayer altar when things got worse, because a whole lot of things have been happening in the palace now. But the one that is making everything go sour is the issue of the part of life missing. That was the one that have made the king to wake up from his sleep, because all this while it looks as if he has been sleeping. But when this one happened, that is when we heard that he became serious about the women leaving the palace, even to the point that he hired this towing van who helped to be towing their material, their properties to that Orisa quarters. And the magistrate court also served them papers that if you are not ready to move to Orisa quarters, you go your way by signing the divorce paper. So when Temitope came with this group of people claiming that they are prayer warriors, they said they were stopped at the gates, and Temitope went in to go and kind of obtain permission from Kabiyesi. But if Temitope is that one woman who respects her husband a lot, she should have, you know, discussed this with Kabiyesi and tell Kabiyesi, look, oh, I will be bringing this kind of people here. Oh. And Kabiyesi will say, okay, it is fine, or okay, it is not fine. But because they don't have respect for their husband, that is if all we are hearing is true. That is why she went ahead and brought these people. If not that they stopped her at the gate, she wouldn't have remembered that it's Kabiyesi that is in charge. They say when she enters inside to go and kind of let Kabiyesi know that these people stopped them at the gate, they say Kabiyesi sent the message across that they are not allowed into the palace. That if they desperately want to pray for the palace, they should go to his house, that Orisa quarters, that the property also belongs to him. And any prayers they made there will also reach the palace. And the reason is because Kabiyesi no longer trusts them. They can come in and deposit something and go, all in the name of prayers. Because these people, with the way we are hearing about their stories, they are not trustworthy at all. And right now that Kabiyesi have succeeded in ensuring that they leave the palace, because from what we are hearing, they said they have left the palace. Although I don't know if it is all of them, but someone like Mariam, we heard that she have left the palace in tears. So they said Temitope break down in tears, crying that she is still a wife to the king and she still have the right to the palace. If she think of bringing people to come and pray, that is not a bad thing. After all, they cannot be depending on this traditional stuff all the time, even when it is failing them. That with the way things are going recently, it have showed that all the sacrifice they are doing, all this traditional stuff they are doing, that it is failing, that it is high time they practice, they pray and call on God Almighty. Because that one, na pretender every day. You see her preaching. When she acts, you'll be asking yourself, is it not the same person that has been preaching? Anyway, guys, like I will always remind you, these are all alleged information. They say she was crying when Kabiyesi told her to take the prayer warriors to the new Orisa quarters. After that place need prayers. It needs sanctification and everything. Let them go and pray there. It's still the same thing. Anyways, I want to remind you that these are all alleged information. Tell me what you think about it on the comment section. And subscribe to my channel if you're here to subscribe. Don't forget that they are all alleged, okay? Bye for now. Love you guys.